Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are listening from. This is Mark with another sponsored ICO review, MOBU, M-O-B-U. Great project, very large project it seems. The more I dig into this one, the more I like it. Date of the pre-sale, September 1st. It's going to run for basically 2 weeks. It'll end on September 15th. MOBU, call letters M-O-B-U. It's an ERC20 utility coin. Minimum purchase for round one is 1 Ethereum, and the cost of the token is 15 cents. Payments accepted, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Again, this is an ERC20 based on the Ethereum blockchain. Soft cap, $1 million US, and the hard cap is $35 million. One thing I like about this project, they have a section in their white paper, if we raise this amount, we'll do that. If we raise this higher amount, we'll do that. Pretty cool. I don't know that I've seen that before. I like that function. They have competition. They're not the only show in town. There is Polymath, who has already done their ICO, and of course, the ever-famous Ethereum. We'll get into what makes these people different than the two that are competing as well, and I'm sure there's others that we have not looked at. 10 team members, 11 advisors. That's a great number. Out of all the ICO reviews I've done, this team and advisory team is incredible. They do a good job highlighting them. Very well-balanced team, very knowledgeable. All of the LinkedIn links works. Social media links, indeed. They've got a great social media following. Telegram, we'll get into that a little bit as well. It's a multi-trillion-dollar market size. The multi-trillion-dollar blockchain, ever expanding every day. Unlimited market size, obviously, moving forward. The footsteps, they go back to August of this year. I'm sure they go much further, but that's where they start. Again, I have said it on previous projects, you don't get this large, this fast, this big, this massive by waking up and say, hey, let's do an ICO. At breakfast time, you're discussing this and you're going to launch it the next day. These guys have done their homework. They've done a very good job, real impressive project. There's a video here. I'm going to let you listen to a couple of minutes of it. It's longer than I normally get into, almost 5 minutes long, so we'll jump in here and listen to a couple of minutes of it. For in the future, you want to look at the rest of it, mobu.io. Let's jump in and listen for about 2.5 minutes.
Throughout history, there have always been revolutionary ideas, but those who lack the vision to embrace the future invariably get left behind. It's hard to ignore the ICO revolution. ICOs now raise more capital than IPOs and are disrupting the investment ecosystem as we know it. An unprecedented $3.4 billion were raised in funds by ICOs during the first quarter of 2018 alone. And this is just the start of this groundbreaking epoch. And while the disruption has reached utility tokens, the multi-trillion-dollar securities market remains virtually untouched in the blockchain space, as the blockchain technology market is set to evolve exponentially. Make your next move forward with MOBU. At MOBU, we recognize that the potential of security tokens is vast, but we also know that launching a security token ICO can be extremely challenging due to the magnitude of technical, legal, and regulatory requirements and processes. But by partnering with MOBU, you'll be able to navigate the process with ease and confidence. MOBU is a next-generation, user-friendly, smart contract and all-in-one, consolidated, enabling, and self-regulating platform to launch security tokens. A regulatory-friendly token is the only way to allow institutional money to enter the blockchain, and a user-friendly platform for trusted ICOs is the only way to allow non-tech businesses to participate in the blockchain. Real businesses wishing to raise capital by issuing security tokens can now build their ICOs on MOBU's organized ICO platform. MOBU creates an abstract smart contract from which all security token ICOs can be extended. MOBU thus bridges the gap between traditional securities and blockchain-based asset ownership and investment opportunities. MOBU offers KYC, AML, and SEC approval, bank support to ICOs, investor account portals, escrow accounts, legal support to issuers, and smart contract development, and facilitates all other processes needed to raise funds in a competitive pricing marketplace. Above all, MOBU creates a network of confidence and trust that will boost economic and operational efficiency.
Okay, there you go. Let's refresh this. You can look at that again on your own time, mobu.com. The market type is a decentralized platform and end-to-end solutions for ICOs to launch compliant security tokens on the blockchain. This is a project that allows ICOs to enter the market through their platform. So let's just kind of delve into it a little bit. We won't go too deep. This is a pretty entailed project. The more I studied, the more I realized that these guys have gone the distance. Very, very impressive project. Here's the timeline, September 1st, 2018. Again, it goes much further back than that by the complexity of the project. Okay, there's the team. All the links are hot. Very, very professional, very good job. Here's the partners, a lot of familiar sounding names that most of us have heard some of these for sure. Media coverage is expansive. If you're going to do a project of this nature, you've got to get the word out, and these guys have done a tremendous job in doing that. Household names, many of these names, that's the media. And let's look at some of these facts. Utility token, we know that. What is MOBU? What exactly it is they do? Decentralized, blockchain-based, organized ICO platform for launching compliant security tokens. Real businesses such as property development companies, gold mines, retail companies, and many more will be able to launch their security tokens on the MOBU platform. More and more ICOs, you heard it, the first quarter of 2018, billions and billions of dollars of US. It's going to be a big, big year for ICOs. They're picking up steam toward the end of the year. How are they different from the competitors? You know what? Let's hold on that because we're going to get into it where there's a chart. It's a little easy to understand. Future goals of the company. Here's the what if that I was talking about. If they raise $10 million, they'll do this. If they raise $20 million, they'll do this. And if they raise $30 million, kind of like that. It's something new. You don't really see a whole lot because when an ICO launches, they really don't know what they're going to raise. They don't know the amount of money that they're going to raise. And this company kind of gives you a indicator of what they're going to with the money when they raise it, when they find out how much that will be as well. Privacy issues are certainly addressed here. All of the coins are pre-mined. 350 million tokens, that's the 100% supply, full supply that are sold during the ICO. There will never be more tokens issued, kind of like that. They're all pre-mined, so they have them in hand as well. There's the information to get in touch with. Let's look at the white paper. I'm not as impressed with the white paper as I am their MOBU.io base site. It's a little busy. And I'm not really a fan of having to read both lines, come down over here, pick up there, and come back down there. So I think they could have done a better job with that. It is hyperlinked. Problem is when you click on it, I'm not going to do it because you're going to find you can't get back. But I do like hyperlinked indexes, as we all know. So we're just going to jump in here and take a look at a couple of things I want to point out to you. There's the team vision. Global adoption of ICO fundraising structures has led to an explosion of new capital formation that's outpaced both the seed and venture capital investment markets. Huge. 86 ICOs launched during the first term. 2018, $3.4 billion. These guys are trying to capture many of these ICOs, having them out on their platform as well. 98% of these ICOs launched utility tokens. The securities market is a multi-trillion-dollar arena which remains virtually untouched in the blockchain space. MOBU offers KYC. We're all familiar with that. AML, and of course the ever hounding SEC approval. These guys are trying to do things right. I like that. I appreciate that. As we all know, 2018 seems to be the year of intervention from governments. You know what? To a degree, that lends stability in the marketplace, and I think that ultimately is a good thing. Not that we really have a choice, but they are coming in whether we like it or not. As an organized platform, MOBU solves the problems cryptocurrency developers who are hesitant and unsure about all the procedures required when offering security tokens to the cryptocurrency community. Various companies and industries such as mining, property development, retail, they'll have the opportunity to legally raise funds through MOBU. And that's a difficult process these days. Last year, during the 2017 massive ICO launches, a lot of companies raised a lot of money, took the money, put it in their hip pocket, went on down the road to the next deal. That's why some, intervention by government authorities is probably a good thing, but I'm a bigger fan of the free market stepping in and doing their own, as this company is trying to do, and I certainly appreciate that. When a security token is created, issued through MOBU, tokens programmed to verify who can even buy and sell the tokens. Security token restricts token holders from trading to any addresses that does not pass the required verification. Again, this is a great project. I like it. It's a massive project, and I think it's going to do very well, not just because of the size of the project, but they certainly passed the litmus test on us even evaluating them. Decentralized, organized ICO platform offers the following solutions: bridges the gap between the securities marketplace and the blockchain, facilitate the release of compliant tokens from the businesses that are backed by real assets, creates an abstract smart contract. I love the word smart contract. Why? Because when it's executed, it's immutable. It can't be changed. I am a blockchain certified advisor. I well understand smart contracts as well as blockchain. Smart contracts, I love the fact that it can't be changed. That's why the word immutable is such a big deal when you're dealing with smart contracts. How many of us entered agreements and they changed the agreement after the deal? After you and I agree on something, then they change the rules of the game. Smart contract keeps that from happening. I'm glad to know that MOBU is dealing in smart contracts. Provides clarification, certainty, both the investor and the issuer in terms of expectations and rights. And there's a whole list of things that you can go through when time permits. Why security tokens? Fees are lower. The deals are executed faster. These guys are doing a great job exposing this to the free market. Let's go down here. I'm looking for a particular chart that shows how they're doing things differently than the competition. Here's the market context. Again, you guys can take a look at this when you get a chance. There's some of the recent ICOs and the return, ROI, return of investments of these ICOs. KYC provider, you're seeing more and more of that, folks, and I'm guessing everybody that's watching this channel is not a fan of KYC any more than I am. Unfortunately, this is where we're at. We got to do it. Got to keep it honest, and I'm okay with that at the end of the day. It's kind of doing away with the decentralized Bitcoin from the start. That's why we're decentralized, but KYC's kicking the door in, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it, unfortunately. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to find it on another page, so let me jump over here. Let's start with here. This is the Twitter account. Quite a few followers, 121 tweets, 2345 following, and 40.4 followers. Their Telegram account, 45,000 individuals that are following them on Telegram, and that is massive in the crypto space. As a matter of fact, it's one of the largest on the planet. Great job, MOBU, putting the word out, bringing that kind of attention to your project. This is BitcoinTalk.org. I like going through here when I'm evaluating these things. You can actually see the Twitter feeds, Facebook, Medium, Telegram. They're all here, Reddit, YouTube, all in one centralized location. Here's a number of exchanges. 5 in North America, 17 Asia, 17 Europe. Billions of dollars of the world is pretty big. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, MOBU is what we're evaluating as I speak. The Ethereum is trying to accomplish the same thing, as well as Polymath, who have already done their ICO. And noticeable differences here, especially when you get down to here. Smart contract development, MOBU's doing it, Polymath is doing it, Ethereum apparently is not. And the further we go down, the more MOBU is doing that the other ones aren't doing. Investor account portals, they're the only ones that have that. Bank support, fiat to crypto, kind of a big deal when you're trying to do what these guys are doing. Fact is, we're all trying to do it, create an avenue to move fiat into crypto, and they have a platform that actually does that, supports that rather. Unique escrow services to ICOs, they've got it. Exchangeability to support, Polymath's doing it, Ethereum is not. So as you can see, these guys have done a great job taking on some things that the competition is not doing. There's the fundraiser, hard cap, $1 million US, or rather the soft cap, $35 million hard cap. Here's the expert reviews. There's a roadmap that we took a look at earlier, and there's a snapshot view of the team. Great job on this. I guess if I had one issue with this company, it's the real busy white paper, double column in some areas, kind of hard to read. But the information is there, so if you want to look at this project in depth, it's there. They've done a great job laying it out. I always try to do objective reviews and not just stamp a project my full seal of approval just because we've agreed to do the sponsored review. I don't operate in that arena. Worst they can do is fire me, and you know what? I was looking for a job when I found this one. Certainly not being sarcastic. I'm just being fun. So there it is, folks. MOBU. The URL again is mobu.io. Great project, decentralized platform and end-to-end solutions for ICOs to launch on their platform. Compliant security tokens on the blockchain. Take a look at this when you get a chance, and as always, always, always do your own diligence. It's your money. Act like it. Again, thank you for listening. Do me a favor, hit the red subscribe button. We love new subscribers. We're going to continue what we have always done from the beginning, whether it's sponsored or not sponsored, and that is to give you opportunity to have information on the ICOs that are up and coming. We'll be doing some more later on during the week. Fact is, we're going to do a few non-sponsored coming up pretty quick. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for being a friend all over the world. And as always, and you know what I'm going to say because we say it every single time, we will see you in the future.